So Sony's event goes live later today, the Uncharted teaser removed, and an exciting PlayStation Classics update. And those are the stories we're going to cover today, and if you could hit that like button on the video, thank you to those that do it, and as always, it's very much appreciated. First, yes or no, are any of you getting the Switch 2 or not? I've been following the hype on this thing and I'm excited to pick one up myself, but you guys let me know if you're interested in the console. So comment below yes or no if you're going to pick up a Switch 2 or not. Let me know down in the comments below. Now diving into the first story of the video, exciting PlayStation Classics update. Reading from Push Square, it's been freshly claimed that Sony is currently working to bring back some of PlayStation's dormant first-party game franchises. This comes from VGC's Andy Robinson, speaking on the outlet's latest podcast as the conversation turns to Sony's recent statement about considering opportunities to revive old IPs. Robinson says that the company is developing some of these right now. Commenting on the possibility of PlayStation delving into its long list of old IPs, he says he knows of at least a couple of games that they're working on, describing them as deep cut old IP stuff. He adds that there'll likely be smaller scale titles to fill out the platform holder's slate of first-party releases going forward. Obviously, this lines up with what the company has recently hinted at, but there's no telling how far along any of these supposed projects are, so it might be a while before we find out if Andy Robinson's claims hold true. So last year we heard that Sony has a couple of remasters in the works, and some even expected Sony to announce them last year since it was their 30th anniversary. It makes sense to announce remasters of older titles on their 30th anniversary, but obviously we didn't get that. The God of War series is rumored to get a remastered collection. We've been hoping that Killzone gets something as well, since it was surprising that Guerrilla Games last year went silent on their 20th anniversary. No game studio really does that. Even if they're not going to do anything with the franchise, they don't just go silent on the franchise for their 20th anniversary. That was pretty crazy to see. I've been hoping personally that Medieval 2 gets remade. The first remake was great. I really enjoyed it. That made me actually go back and finish the PSP version of the game, and I'll also go back to the PS1 version that they added to the store as well. But here, Andy Robinson seems to be talking about potentially new games from these old IPs. That would be interesting to see. Twisted Metal was reportedly coming back before it got canned, as we've heard from reports. We've heard rumors of a new Wipeout game as well, etc. Some other stuff. There's been rumors of remasters and, older games coming back. I'm excited to see if we get any of these in 2025. And if you're enjoying the video so far, hit that subscribe button and join our growing community on our way to 150,000 subscribers. Now diving into the second story of the video, Sony's event goes live today. So it's that time of the year where all of these electronic companies come together and show us futuristic toys that we just can't afford. It is CES week and Sony is set to have their event live streamed later today at 8 p.m. Eastern, as they've advertised it a good deal this year. We say this every year, but CES used to be focused on Sony electronics, but in recent years, Sony has started to bring PlayStation more into the fold at CES. They showed off the PlayStation 5 logo there for the first time. They showed off PlayStation VR 2 gameplay there for the first time, new PlayStation 5 slim plates, etc. That doesn't mean they'll have something to show off this time, obviously, but we've heard reports that Sony is set to bring out black variants of many of their accessories, including the PlayStation Portal, DualSense Edge, the PlayStation Explorer earbuds, etc. That seems like a possibility for this event to have maybe a little trailer, maybe a blog post to go along with it, to discuss when these items might launch. We've also heard rumors that Sony has been working with Apple to use PlayStation VR 2 controllers for the Vision Pro. Maybe that shows up here, or maybe Apple actually shows that at their own event. Let's see what happens. Remember, this isn't a PlayStation State of Play. This isn't a PlayStation Showcase or even a PlayStation focused event. This is a Sony event. Go in with that in mind. But you guys let me know if you're going to be watching the event later today or not. Let me know down in the comments below.
Known as Project Q, it has an 8-inch HD screen and all of the buttons and features of the DualSense wireless controller.
And now diving into the final story of the video, the Uncharted teaser removed. So this was an interesting thing that I noticed recently and I just wanted to share it with you guys, but it's probably nothing. Let's see what you guys think. Nearly 2 years ago at this point, back in January 2023, Sony dropped an ad called Live from PlayStation 5, and in that ad they had a lot of references for many of the games that were coming or already released on PlayStation 5, like God of War Ragnarok, Spider-Man 2, Gran Turismo 7, etc. A bunch of references were in that trailer. You then get to one point in the trailer where they quickly show what looks to be another Uncharted game. In that moment, you have a woman in a cave holding a flame in her hands. The woman looks like a potentially grown up version of Cassie Drake, Nathan Drake's daughter, that you find out about in the epilogue for Uncharted 4. That teaser, in addition to other rumors, have been used as fuel for another Uncharted game being in the works. I recently went to go watch that trailer, and for some reason Sony has decided to private the entire video. They still have the Live from PlayStation 5 website. Like, you can go to the website and see the website there and some of the other videos there as well. But this video specifically, with this potential Uncharted teaser, is now a private video. The only place I managed to find the trailer via official channels was on the PlayStation Australia YouTube page, where the trailer only has about 6,000 views. I'm not sure why Sony removed it. Maybe there was a legitimate reason for it to be removed, but it was interesting to notice that the ad is now gone. But you guys let me know why you think Sony removed the ad. Let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button, as it always helps. To subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is a part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is the body, obliterate, destroy, and overall harass the comment section with "It is a new week and year." This is the first full new week of the year. January 1st was obviously last week, but that was midway through the week between 2024 and 2025. It wasn't the first full week. This is the first full week in the new year. We have Sony CES event going on later today. Hopefully we get something interesting over there as well. But 2025 is a big year for PlayStation. Death Stranding 2, Ghost of Yotei. There's a lot of other games coming out from third parties as well. And Sony could also announce some interesting stuff of their own. I really need to see what is going on with Wolverine, at least, just so we can understand what's going on over at Insomniac Games. But exciting times ahead. If you're excited for the rest of the year, destroy the comment section with "It is a new week and year," and I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do, because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one.
Experts are linking all of these events to an increase in activity on PS5.
Story's coming a little fast.